Hey guys, it's Dave, and welcome to my brand new series, Dave's Toy Box. In this series, I'm going to take you back to recreate my toy box from my childhood. These are toys that I had when I was a kid, toys that I wanted when I was a kid, or just things I find on my travels that look awesome, that are retro, that remind me of my childhood. I'm adding them to Dave's Toy Box. This is episode 1. This was when I went to the Long Island Toy Show. So I went to the Long Island Toy Show this past summer out in Hofstra University out on Long Island, and I picked up some awesome figures. I paid about $50 in total. It was a $5 cover to get in, and I paid about $45 for all the stuff I'm about to show you here. A lot of loose figures that are a little wear and tear on them, but that's fine. That shows that someone enjoyed them. They didn't just sit in a box all the time. A little wear and tear. Some have their weapons and pieces, some don't. But let's get into it first from Bucky O'Hare, and I'd like to know how many of you remember Bucky O'Hare out there. I picked up Dead-Eye Duck. Really awesome figure. I used to love that line of Bucky O'Hare. I used to have all these figures when I was a kid, but over time, moving, getting older, you sell stuff, you throw stuff out. I lost a lot of toys. And this was one line I remember having all the figures too. So I picked up Dead-Eye Duck in pretty good shape, considering. I got him for like a couple bucks. I don't remember exactly, but again, I spent about $45, and one item was $20. So $25 for everything else. Bucky O'Hare back in there, I think it was like the early 90s, had an awesome line of action figures. Next up, from the Toxic Crusaders, which was another line of figures, I had all of them. And I used to love that cartoon series. I loved the toys. And they used to have a really awesome video game on Sega Genesis that I used to love. From Toxic Crusader, I picked up Junkyard and Dr. Killamoff. Dr. Killamoff does come with his gun and his accessories. These were the only two Toxic Crusader figures I could find at the toy show. I was looking. These were the only two I could find, so I picked them up because this is a set in a series that I want to try to complete again. But there you go. I got Dr. Killamoff and Junkyard. Very awesome, and I love Junkyard with the tongue. Always liked that. That was always funny. So we picked those up. Next up, at the throw-in, because I was buying a bunch of figures from this one guy, and I was kind of hesitant on buying this because of the price. He threw it in, included it, and it's a little Disney Vinylmation figure. It's Perry from Phineas and Ferb 1. I love Disney 2. I'm a huge Phineas and Ferb fan, so I picked this bad boy up. It's a Disney Vinylmation. He threw it in there for me. It's like a Christmas decoration one. He's wrapped in like Christmas lights. I just really like that. I figured I'd put that up on the holidays. I like it. Next up, from the Thundercats, I picked up 2 figures. Again, loose figures, little wear and tear, but whatever, I don't mind. I picked up Lino and Panthro, and these are awesome. And the button still works for Lino, and the button, and it kind of works for Panthro. Here we go, and it works for Panthro. So I picked up Lino and Panthro from the Thundercats. Really love these figures. I used to have all these when I was a kid also. It really depresses me going around doing this series now that I wanted to do the Dave's Toy Box. How much of this stuff I had, how much it would have been worth. Not that I would have sold it, but just having to reinvest in it is annoying. But I got these on the cheap also, so I added these two to the toy box. And next up, for the action figures, I picked up 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. First, I picked up Metalhead. I grabbed Panda Khan, Space Usagi, and I picked up Scumbag, and Scumbag comes with all his accessories. So I got these 4. These are the 4 I picked up. So again, we got Scumbag, which I always liked Scumbag because I found the name funny, and the fact that he's a roach used to skeeve me because I don't like roaches, but I just love the way this figure always looked. Really cool. We have Space Usagi in his space outfit, Panda Khan, and then we have, of course, Metalhead. Love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Had all those figures when I was growing up. Really regret not having them now. The last thing I'm going to show you here, I picked up. The guy was selling it for $30. Had it marked for $30. Talked him down to $20. Picked this up. It's used. It's got a little wear and tear on it, but we checked it. We opened it up, took a look. All the pieces, everything was in good shape. It's the old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pizza Power game. I used to play this all the time with my brother when we were younger. Loved this game. There's the back. Hopefully you guys remember it. Can't wait to play it with the kids. They're really excited. They want to play this. There it is. There's the back. And the inside, it's in really good shape. Here's the board, if you don't remember. That's what the board looked like. And got all the pieces were here. The dice, the cards, the dice flipper. The spinner was in it. So we got all the pieces, we checked it. The guy that was selling this had a bunch of old retro board games, but this one just, I remembered it. It brought back so many memories of being a kid, so I wanted to pick it up. He gave me a good price on it. He reduced it by 10 bucks. So overall, I got all this stuff. I paid it 50 bucks. 20 of it was for this, and $5 entry fee to get into the toy show. So that was my Long Island Toy Show haul. This is my first episode of Dave's Toy Box. Come back, this will be an every other Friday show to show you what I've added to my collection, and I want you to join me on my journey and let me know down below of things that you want to find to recreate your own toy box, things that you remember being a kid and just stuff that you want to try to find. Leave your comments below. Remember to like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you like what you see, you want to get notified, hit the little bell as well. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Everyday Geek TV. Thanks, guys. Adios.